Hey everybody, Reg at Asylum Hot Rods. Here we are, update time. Well, we've had a good run. We had a lot of the guys in on the weekend, helped me out on Sunday. Then I dragged them in on Monday, and then Tuesday, and here we are. Anyways, so a little update. Long story short, we are not going to make it to the High Plains Riot and the OP build off, unfortunately. We're just too far off, too much to go. Playoff beard came in really good though, so I get to shave that today because we're not going to make the playoffs. So anyway, so sorry about that. It sucks, but it's coming down to, well, we got a lot of stuff done on it. So I'll show you the car, show you how we made it on the weekend. Of course, there's been a lot of stuff on Facebook too, but here we go. Have a look at the car. Here's where we are today. So see, it's a little quiet in here now. All the guys are resting. I just about killed Bert. Thanks, Bert. You did excellent. My buddy Marty came in and pitched hit at the 11th hour. I think I got my update on Facebook said that we had him coming in on the third period going into OT, it looked like. So anyway, so here's the car. Here's where we are. Ignore the safety straps. They're there for my protection, not yours. We were able to get the drive pulley finally figured out on the V-belt drive. We had to modify these headers. So these headers are nice and blue. That's not because we ran them. They've just been around forever. Got some stuff sorted out there. Come back here. We got our glass in. Vintage Dave took care of our glass. Oh, there's why we're not going. Got no driver controls. So we were going to rush through that and try to get things going. But you know what? It's we kind of had a deadline to leave them by yesterday at the latest. And then we pushed it back to today at noon. And anything more than that, we would have been pushing our luck with obviously a build of this nature. Anyways, that's how she's sitting. This is sitting at ride height now. A little shot from back here. She's looking pretty good. We're pretty excited with how things turned out, but we still had wiring, some plumbing, and obviously some driver controls to go through. And everybody was dropping like flies for the last little while here. So yeah, that's her. The side's just about the same too. So. Yeah, so that's what things are looking like. So anyways, so I just want to give you a little update. There we go, that's better. Just giving you an update. A lot of people have been sending a message of encouragement. I really appreciated that. The guys, man, the guys came through for me. They kicked butt all weekend. They were here till 11 o'clock, midnight, 1:30 one day. Guys were still working away and just plugging at it. So we did the best we could with what we had. Honestly, I just kind of had some time to reflect last night because I kind of knew that we weren't going to get to it today with what we had left to do. And I just called the troops off today, just give them a break because I was pushing all my relationships, friends, family, and otherwise to the brink on this one. So I appreciate everybody staying with me, all you guys that were here with me. At one point, we had, I think, 9 guys here working on the car on Monday morning, thrashing on it real hard. So it was awesome. It was really awesome to having the guys come together. So appreciate all my friends pitching in, appreciate my family standing by and letting me do this crazy thing. So we're not going to Nebraska this weekend, unfortunately. Had to let those guys know that, and kind of sad, but it was just probably the safest bet to go to do that. It's a long haul. It's 1,500 miles, so there. So keep everybody safe. I think I said that in the very first video. That's the number one thing. So that's what we're going to stick with that plan. We're going to get back on this build. For me, doing a little bit of shop cleanup here, locking some things up for the rest of the week. My family was actually, while I was supposed to be going to Nebraska, they're at the lake. So you know what? I'm gonna go join the family for a few days of R&R because we certainly need it. Thanks to Paul, thanks to Richard, thanks to Brad, Vintage Dave, of course, handling the glass for me. A good friend of mine and customer, Bert, he came in and was taking care of the wood floor and pitch hitting where he could for me. So that was great. He's new to this stuff. So that's awesome. I really appreciate that. Of course, Bert have I mentioned, Marty have I mentioned, and I don't know, I'm probably forgetting a couple people. I'm really sorry. I'm a little tired. We've been going on about 4 hours, 5 hours sleep max for about 5. I'm going to be back, start doing some updates probably next week. I'll do the same thing I've done in the past, just post it on Facebook when we're going to be doing another update and feed, and we're going to close you guys off with getting to see the car. That's us. All right, we gave her a good gun. Hope I think where we were a couple weeks ago. Not bad for a few guys and a pile of junk, eh? All right. Thanks. Take care. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.